Why is my Twitch chat not working? There we go. Welcome, everybody. Now listen. Today, you know Pablo Picasso. You know Leonardo da Vinci. You know Salvador Dali. And you know Banksy. But may I introduce to you all the most famous, most well-renowned artist of them all. It's me, Covino. This is my artistic vision. Now we got ads coming in a minute. But look at the beautiful fairy with its wings flapping in the air. I took inspiration from dragonflies, the fiercest of all the insects. I took inspiration from boxing and created the boxing glove hands. One of the fiercest combat sports known to man. I took spikes. Inspiration from spikes. One of the sharpest tools there are. I took inspiration from aliens. Their artistic visions with the crop circles have been monumental in the artistic world. So, ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the fairy. Wait. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the fairy. I said the fairy. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Yes, indeed. So today, folks, we are going to be implementing our wander mechanic to everything else. We're going to be spawning. We're going to be despawning. We're going to be fixing things up, making them look good, making them look nice. Indeed. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. All we got to do is where we left off. Oh, we still got a minute. Hold the phone. We're holding the phone before I start showing off everything. We got ads coming. We got... Holy moly. There we go. Bada bing, bada boom. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have... Oh my gosh, still 1 minute left. These anti-pre-roll ads are going to be the death of me. They're so annoying. But at the same time, it's like you have to have them. No one wants pre-roll ads. Pre-roll ads are bad. But like, when we start off, it's almost like we have to have pre-roll ads. All right, 20 seconds. But I guess we can, you know what? We can just start. So what we got going on here is, let's go to the portal realm. Let's take a look. There's our fairy, looking mighty fine. The animation is kind of an issue. It plays the animation but it doesn't disregard the location of the animation. The location of the animation. It's very strange. Let's see, animation player, animation attack. It's taking the position, that's what we want, but for some reason, it's not rotating to face whichever direction we give it. I don't know. Physics interpolation? Default for root off. No. Auto translate. The inverse. Oh. That doesn't seem to be it either. Howdy, North Pole. How you doing? Welcome. You're here. You're here a little early today. Welcome, welcome. Ruben. Howdy do. Howdy do, Ruben. We are trying to figure out right now why when the fairy attacks, watch its attack animation, it always goes this way, but it should be going this way. Like it should be going like this and then forward. It should base itself upon where it's shooting at. But it's not doing that, which is a little odd. I mean, it's not a big deal right now, to be fair. But it's annoying. And then the other annoying thing is the spell bolt. Check this out. It moves with the player, or the enemy. So I think that one's a pretty easy fix, though. That one is just a matter of when we go to our cast attack, when we add child, we're just going to get parent dot add child. And that should solve that problem real quick. Yep. Oh, no, that's not good. That's not good. That's not good. We don't want that. I lied. Not get parent. Actually, we could. Did you miss me? Most certainly, Savage. I was seeing you talking in was it in Mag's stream, I think? Might have been a Mag's. Or you in Nurk? No, you're probably in Mag's. I think you were talking Mag's stream. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my, Savage. Oh my. Calm yourself there. Alright. So, right now, what we're trying to do is, well, not this part quite yet. I wonder if there's a way to fix the animation. I'm very nearly married. Or dearly. I thought you were married already. Nearly? Dearly. You're nearly married. Been engaged for like 9 years. Holy moly. 9 years of engagement. Holy. That's crazy. Just kept not setting a date. Oh my lord. It's one of those things where you just keep pushing it back. Like, I mean, to be honest, like, when and if I ever get married, I don't think I want to have a wedding. So it's like, just go to the little place where you sign the document. Bada bing, bada boom. Easy as that. Not to mention you get a little bit of a little tax benefit there. Very minor, but a little benefit for being married. Unless it's one of those things like you or her really wants to have a wedding, then that's fair. That's fair. All right, let's see here. Add child. So what's going on with our ranged enemy is the animation's a little wonky. It's not facing when it does the animation, but honestly, it's whatever. Doesn't need to be great. It's getting deleted anyways. But the spell bolt is being an issue. The spell bolt needs to work properly. Right now, it is moving with the enemy's movement. So we can fix that quite easily by looking at how we fixed it with the other stuff. Oh wait, I think we could just look at the player. What am I doing? I think the player had it fixed. It was something about adding the child to somewhere else. Oh, get rid of that. Player? No, we're adding the child to the player. Oh, but we're doing... That's the target. Target position. What the heck? Why do we have target position? Where the heck is this being used? What? Hold the phone. Match case. Oh, okay. For our move to. Interesting. Okay. Why is it there? Wait. This is on the ferry. Wait. What is going on? Why do you exist? This is strange. Target pose for the vector. That makes sense. Target pose X. Oh, that's why. This is what we need. This thing. So then we can go back to our ranged fairy here. Oh, we have that. Target pose. Never mind. I'm dumb. Look at. But it's still moving with the enemy, which is odd. Why are you moving with the enemy? So let's go here. Let's go to our spirit boss. And then we'll go to the hand. Self add child. Let me look at that position. Okay. Strange. So if we keep it like this, it moves though when we do the thing. Watch. It'll go to shoot. See, I think it's moving with it. Yeah, it is. See, the bolts are moving with the movement of the fairy. They shouldn't be. Let's go to the remote. Let's go to the spawn point, ranged fairy. What? Where are the shots? Oh, it's not shooting, that's why. There it is. Spellbolt straight. Right there. So it's adding it to a child of the ranged fairy. But oh. We need to make it top level. So we can go to the Spellbolt straight. Top level. Save. Play. That didn't work. How peculiar. Maybe it's not top level then. Turn that off. I thought it would be top level. I guess not. I'm not quite sure why the homing spellbolt, it is on top level. Okay. But spellbolt straight. Wait. Oh, that's not it. Spellbolt straight is not on top level. But if we make it top level, save that, then it doesn't appear. What in tarnation? Oh, that's not the right scene. We have too many things open. Close you. Close you. Close you. Close. Keep open. Keep open. We don't need the melee anymore. Portal. Play. Yeah, see, it's not showing now. I wonder where it is. Let's go to the remote. This is the remote. That's the ranged fairy. Interesting. It's not even spawning it now. Huh. Ranged fairy. Add child spellbolt. Setting the collision mask. Setting it to look at. We instantiate it. Let's re-add it. Spellbolt straight. Very strange. It's not even in the remote adding it now. So when we hit top level, something broke. But what? What could have been what could have broken? Broke? Spellbolt look at, vector 3, target position dot x, spellbolt dot global position dot y. Okay. So it's taking the target's position, the x and the z, but it's not even adding the child. Let's do print, shot fired, play. Your fairy boss looks so heavy metal. Sammy, this isn't the boss. This isn't the boss. This is the regular fairy. But we were going for a scary look, because if you break down the ranged fairy here, like I said when we started the stream, you've heard of Picasso, you've heard of Da Vinci, you've heard of Salvador Dali, you've heard of Banksy. But have you heard of Covino? That's me. I took inspiration from the dragonfly, the fiercest insect there is. I took inspiration from boxing, one of the fiercest combat sports available to us. And I took inspiration from spikes, one of the sharpest tools we have available. And then I mashed it together in the inspiration of a one-eyed alien. Some may say a cyclops, one of the strongest aquatic creatures known to man. But the alien, with their artistic visions being used in crop circles all around the globe. And together, we put them together and made a beautiful, beautiful, scary fairy. The eye, one of the best senses available to humans. Yes, the eye. But I wouldn't say the eye, actually, no, I wouldn't say the eye is one of the best senses because the eye can be tricked. All the senses can be tricked, actually. Because you can, like, if you ever look at those illusion things. I don't know. Why surfboards? What do you mean, surfboards? Do you know a surfboard that's clear? That's see-through? I don't think so. They're wings. They're dragonfly wings. Okay. You should see the dragonfly wings. You know what, Savage? I think you're just not seeing the artistic vision. That's all. You're not seeing the artistic vision. That's okay. Not all of us are as blessed as I am with artistic abilities. Anywho. The bolt. The homing bolt. So, for some reason, that's the homing. We don't want the homing. The spell bolt's straight. For some reason, when we set it to top level, it doesn't show up. But when we take it off top level, it does show up. Watch, now it shows. But the issue is they move with the character movement, and we don't want that. So why is it that the spellbolt homing can be top level and the others cannot? Is it because it inherits the global transformations? But, which would mean that we can't do the distance from parent? That doesn't quite make sense. I don't know what could be causing this. Because even when we go to the remote, so if we turn top level back on, and then we go to play, look at this. It doesn't show up. It's being shot. Then we go to the remote, and it's not being added whatsoever, even though it is very clearly shooting. But when I take off top level, it does shoot, and it shows up. It's very strange. That's weird, yeah. Weird indeed. I'm not quite sure what could be causing this. Go back to Spellbolt straight. And then we turn off top level. Go to play. And now watch. There it is. Go to the remote, the ranged fairy, and look, it's being added. This is the Spellbolts. I'm not sure why it's acting that way. It doesn't make sense to me. Because we're adding the child. And then we set the look at. In the player, we're not setting a look at because there's no need for it, because it does it. It's a homing bullet, so it homes in. But then we look at our previous project with the fairy boss and the hand attack, and we add the child, and then we make the hand look, and the hand doesn't do this. Or maybe the hand does, and we just don't notice it. Maybe if we add the child to... We could do get parent, add child, then set the spellboat's location to our fairy's location. So we do get parent, add child, and then we can say spellbolt dot global position equals self dot global position. There we go. That kind of works, but it doesn't, look at it. It's shooting from like a, it's not shooting from the side of the fairy. Very strange. Very strange. And I'm like hesitant to start placing all of the fairies now. Or all the ranged ones, because if this is what happens, well, that's not ideal. What if we do marker dot global position. So it's going to spawn from the center of the fairy. That looks better. Oh, what is this? Invalid object team. Wait, does our player not have a team? No, it's a spell bolt. Team on base object marker 3D. Spawn point. Oh, spawn point doesn't have a team. Interesting. Well, that's an easy fix. Let's go to the spawn point. And we can do... let's do this. String. Team. Save. And portal. Spawn point. Enemy. Save. Play. There it goes. I mean, that fixes it. It's not bad. I think that works. All right, so I guess, yeah. I guess what we do now is we go to the fairy realm. And then we're on map level 1. And what we're going to do is we're going to delete this spawn point. Okay. There's the boss spawn point. And now we have to add the enemy camp. So it's going to be in 4s. Add them in 4s. And then what we can do is... We want camps of 4. I think we want camps of 5. So we're going to add another spawn point. 5. That'll be in the center. Yeah, we'll do something like that. And then what we can do is in the enemy camp, we can add a script to this that will say, trying to think of how do we make it add things. Because the thing we're trying to avoid right now is we're trying to avoid having to click on each spawn point and set everything. But at the same time, we don't want to lose the functionality of being able to have different things spawn. We could do... Wait, where is this enemy camp saved to? There it is. Enemy camp. Why is it here? This should be in the spawn points. Enemy camp. Spawn points. There we go. Alright, I think we just add a script to the enemy camp. Create. And then we can say export var team as a string. And then on ready, that's not what I want. That's void. We can say for spawns in get no for spawns as marker 3D in tree? No. For spawns in how do we do this? There was a way to do it. Hang on. We're gonna have to go back to our here. Where is it? Where is that? I think it's in... There was an easy way to do this. Apparently not the slide out menu. Maybe in the upgrade control? Yeah. 4 buttons in get children. Get children. That's what it was. So for in self dot get children. Spawns dot team equals self dot team. Like that. So we'll set all their teams. And then but if we do the other things, that's not going to work either. Okay. We could do... I mean, I guess that's really the only thing we can do for all of them. Unfortunately. Unless what we do is we make the camps spawn one specific thing. And if we want to add like a one-off or something, then we would manually add it with a spawn point. That could work. I'm just thinking if we ever want to do like 2 ranged, 3 melee, we won't be able to do that. Well, at least gets our team set. I guess we could figure that out later if we really need to. And I think it's better just to start sending it. That might be the play there. Yeah. All right, so we'll go to the fairy realm, 3D. We're gonna go enemies, and we're gonna go instantiate enemy camp. Open. Bring it over. Do a camp here. Enemy back was on the dog plus bone to this useless internet provider again. I understand. I understand. The internet after stream yesterday, thank God we ended when we did, because right as I ended, the internet just kept cutting out every 5 minutes. Hello, how long have you been working on this game? Jojo, howdy. So I just started game development about 10 weeks ago. No prior programming knowledge ahead of this. So a little over 2 months now, 2.5 months. This is actually the refactoring version. So our previous version is kind of like this, where we have models and whatnot. And then we realized over the course of these 2 months that, oh no, our knowledge with programming has gone from this to like this. And just that little jump ended up causing a lot of issues. The way things were built were just, we had things talking, like the player was talking to like 6 or 7 different things, and it just turned into a huge disaster, like a big mess all over the place. So we're refactoring everything, just making basically starting from scratch and remaking the whole thing. This time we're only using mesh instances to make like a prototype, if you will. And we're about 80% of the way there in terms of like catching back up to where we were. Plus we have a lot of extra things that we didn't have before. And so yeah, that's kind of how long we've been doing this. How long have you been game deving? I assume you make games. The name's Jojo Makes Games. All right, so we got the camps. Let's add more camps. Enemy camp. Bring it over. Like that. Like that. 5, 10, 15. Like a little cluster 15. I think that would be good. And then we can even put them on top of each other because they all wander now. So we're not worried about the uniformity. You assume too much? What do you mean I assume too much? Maybe make board games? Well, listen, it's not that we're assuming too much here. I think, well, okay, so for your first game, if it ain't Pong, you're wrong. We are very wrong. We should have started with Pong. But honestly, we're making some crazy progress. Maybe they're not even JoJo. They're just telling you JoJo Makes Games. Maybe it's one of you guys pretending to be JoJo. Might be their neighbor from 4. Now you're getting to some conspiracy stuff there, Savage. Some conspiracy stuff. Listen, JoJo is gonna... Oh, there we go. Nice. Learning is so fun. I've been game dev on the side of my software dev job, and now for a few years, I've done game jams. May go full-time next year. Ooh, that's awesome. That's exciting. doing some game jams. We've only done one game jam here. Okay, this time you were right. Yeah. We've done one game jam so far. It was the Kenny jam. So you basically, it was very simple. It was like a 48-hour jam where you were given all the assets, and then they gave you, of course, the theme of the jam. And we did that with 2 other streamers. And that was pretty good. It was interesting. Learned a lot. But yeah, trying to watch some streamers like you learn how to stream game dev content. Love this. Ooh, learning how to stream game dev content. I like it. There's I'm more familiar with the Twitch landscape of streamers. There's some really good ones out there. I mean, not to toot our own horn over here, but I think we're pretty good. I like to say that. But we also have people on Twitch like Foolbox, Nerkmind. It really depends. What kind of engine are you using, or do you have the most experience with? Kenny does all those free assets, right? Yeah. All the free assets. Really good assets too. Yeah, what game engine do you use? And I could probably point into directions of a couple other streamers that I personally watch as well. Enemy camp. Bang. Bop. Boom. Maybe we'll do it like over here, maybe. Enemy camp. Boom. Whoa. Bop. Whoa. There we go. And then another one. Boom. I use Godot. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I love the open source for sure. Godot has been great. We are actually not to toot our own horn over here, but the Godot engine is following us on Twitch and on X. So just saying. Definitely a highlight there. Definitely a highlight. Toot. All right, Code, calm down. I'm not tooting it too loud here. It said not to toot our own horn. But yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, Godot has been a ton of fun. It's also been relatively, I think relatively easy to learn too, compared to other game engines. I've tried Unreal Engine before, a little bit. And then I wasn't really a fan of the size that all the project files were. And then also the visual stuff, it was cool and all, don't get me wrong, but it felt weird. Something didn't feel like right. I like coding. I like to do the programming. Jojo, thank you for the follow. But yeah. Move to Twitch chat? Yeah, it's a lot. It pops off a lot more on Twitch. I think YouTube's really good for finding new people, but then Twitch just makes it better to overall interact and stuff. Welcome to the Madhouse. What do you mean the Madhouse? Welcome to the team. Jojo, now that you followed on Twitch, you now have access to our immaculate team emotes there, where you can use them to welcome people to the team. You can flex on people, be like, hey, I'm part of the Freedom Forge Studios team. So welcome. But yeah, we basically decided a quick little story about me. I used to be a hardcore degenerate gamer. Very degenerate, very hardcore. And I didn't enjoy the direction that games were going, or at least like my favorite games were going. And so by direction, I mean it seemed like revenue always became a priority. And I understand money's important. It's the lifeblood of any business. It's the oxygen. But howdy, Robert. Some very interesting emotes there. But I noticed that, and I was like, there's got to be a better way to do it. And so what we're doing here is we're trying to build up a community, build up a team, and make games that prioritize the gameplay experience, the love of games first, and then always have revenue like secondary or even tertiary to that. And in doing so, the hypothesis is that it'll create a more positive culture and also create a more fun and engaging game. And the mission for the games are to be as accessible and rewarding as possible. So that's kind of our idea here. But before we even do any of that, we need to at least make our first game and learn how to game dev, how to program, how to do any of this stuff. So that's what this game is. Well, that's what the intention of this game was. This game's not going to make any money. It's just going to be a free mobile game. I agree wholeheartedly. Love seeing people actually care. Yeah, no. Me too. Me too. Bro, did you just sub to someone or something and get a bunch of new emotes? Casual 192. Not familiar with them. Some very interesting emotes though. But yeah, this game's supposed to be a casual mobile game, completely free, of course. No ads, none of that stuff. Bro, trying to force a shout out. I can't even shout them out because I don't know who they are. But I also just don't know if I would want to shout them out, you know? I never want to point you guys into the direction of someone not good. Not saying that this person is not good, I just don't know them. You'd know if you click the emojis. Oh, casual elephant. Interesting. Anyways, just a mobile game, very basic, single joystick. You run around, you attack, kind of think Vampire Survivors. Things will chase you, things will attack you, things will fly, shoot at you. You get resources from that, and you can use those resources to turn in quests where you get little companions. And the companions have a little special ability. Boom. So the fairy here can heal. And of course they can help attack and all that. Then the other thing you can use with the resources is upgrade all your stats. That's like RPG stats, health, defense, damage, attack speed, that kind of stuff. And the idea is, with all these stats now and your companions, ignore the fairy's shots, you can take on boss fights. And the bosses all have different mechanics, all kind of around the movement and dodging kind of play style. Because again, it's just one joystick. And so this boss in particular will stun you like that and will attack super fast. And then the fairy's going to one-shot him. Yeah, that's what's going on. Fairy got that gat? Yeah, indeed. That actually, I should probably change that right now before I forget, because whenever we show this off, yeah, let's just do 2. Oh, that's not 2. I have numlock off. 2. There we go. Damage 5. Save. Dog might be moving to the beat. Oh yeah. It starts attacking really fast. But all these models are kind of a lot of them are placeholders. I think some of them we're gonna keep and go with. So we have an updated version of the familiar, the spirit, the fairy. We probably won't keep because I made that in Blender really quick as a placeholder. It has a nice little charm to it, I will say, but we'll probably change it up. But for now, we're just sticking with the mesh instances. We were trying to upgrade our programmer art here. And so this is the artistic vision we're going with our programmer art. Basically we tried making it look good. Kind of love the fairy though. Yeah, the other fairy, this guy, it does have a really nice charm to it. I will say. It's a little bland though. But maybe that's part of the thing that makes it nice. I don't know. Maybe we'll keep them. It has grown on me quite a lot. They're so cute. They're not supposed to be cute. They're supposed to be scary. Look at this. Terrifying. Wings of a dragonfly. Boxing gloves with spikes. Woo. But yeah. So let's go back. So what we're doing right now is we're making spawn camps. That's adorable. Oh man. I love it. Let's see. This might... I don't know. Oh! There we go. So we got some spawnage here. Maybe we'll add a couple more spawns. Like another spawn camp. Or enemy camp. Bring it down here. I don't want to add like too many enemies. But like at the same time, we kind of need quite a few. Maybe we'll do it like this. Enemy camp. Whoop, whoop, boop, boop, boop. I think that'll work. Jojo, have you, how many games have you made in Godot? Or what kind of games, I should say. More into 2D, 3D. All right, let's try these camps and see what they come out with. So, team, enemy, enemy, enemy. Okay, I see where this is going to get very annoying. Because we have to make all the children editable. And that's not going to be fun. And then we have to come through and do all of their stats. If there's a way to make these... I don't know. Just copy paste. Spawn them in code. Yeah. If you didn't do it that way. So the problem is you have a script attached to every camp already. That's true. Because all the script does though is it sets that team. It'll loop through all the markers and it will set all their teams. I mean, like 3 or 4, mostly 2D for jams, but currently working on 3D version of a jam I did last year. Been working on applying a nice shader filter over my game, so I have programmer art that looks good. Oh, nice. Yeah, we haven't dove too deep into shaders. We did a couple shaders in like GPU particles in this other version. Mostly for the spirit boss, which has like these hands that come up. They look better when you hit play because they like spread out. But yeah, that's kind of what we've done the most there. How many teams are there? Is it just the enemy's team? Yeah, it's just the enemy team. Just the enemy. But the thing is, the spawn points all have a packed scene to enter in and have a stats. And the thing we're trying to avoid is having to, well, the thing is, what if on these spawn camps, what if we want to have like this be a melee, this be ranged, this be ranged, this be melee, and this be like a special ranged? Howdy, Green Kitty. How you doing? It's like, how do we approach this? We could export all the scene or all the variables for each of them, but that doesn't change anything. Oh, Grin. Already a 360. I don't want to distract too much, but if you ever want an easy filter for post-processing, the Godot doc's here. So cool. We have been getting deeper into the Godot docs and using them. Post-processing. Yeah, full screen quad. We're not here quite yet. Not quite yet. But yeah, we've been diving into the docs just a little bit more. It'll apply a shader over the entire scene. Nice. All right, let me hit the 360. Oh, that didn't work. Ugh. Always something fun in there. I want to experiment with 2D puppets. Nice try. That's a nice try. Yeah, my spinning is not on par today or yesterday. You could define those enemy groupings manually and even have a few to choose from, or just do it randomly and call it proc gen. Howdy, Infinite Coder. Do it randomly or choose. I don't want to do it randomly. That's the thing. I want to do like a specified. Also sounds like you could just make that team find a constant. You're going to have to give your details to someone so they can call an ambulance if you eat yourself with those 360s. Yeah, maybe. I want to say thank you for doing the redeem. You could define them in a custom resource like a JSON. I haven't gone to the JSON file lands yet. Maybe I do just like... Weird, why did it send twice? I didn't see it send twice. So I would create some resources that define what types of enemies can spawn from each tent. Just use Godot resources? Yeah. Man. We might need to just manually set everything. And then maybe like the stats we could keep. No, we couldn't even do it with the stats because there's different enemies. So we basically have two enemy types. We have a ranged and a melee. And sorry, I meant like how you'd use a JSON. Oh, that's fair. That's fair. Maybe just a hiccup over here. Interesting. So there's two enemy types. We have our melee, and we have ranged. But within these two types, we have like a subtype. We have a big hitter and a little hitter. And then we have homing and straight shot. Wow, my writing is not ideal. We gotta work on that. You really just need a simple data class for your resource that assigns the type to each slot. Top, bottom, left, right, center. Which can be a variable members of the resource class. Okay, so because the classes we have, then you pull from the collection of those data sources in the drop down to select the organization you want to implement a camp. Are you almost saying we would have like 4 classes? So this would be 1, 2, 3, 4. And they would all come with stats and whatnot. Or set the organization automatically based on those preset camp organizations. Because right now what's occurring is the spawn points are setting the character's stats, the pack scene, and the team. Stats, scene, and team. But we now made it so the enemy camp does a team. For a way more fun setup. But then, how would we do a packed scene to be able to change the pack scenes within them and make sure everything hooks up? This is complex. I feel like I don't know if it's even worth trying to figure this out. Because if we did this for... If we just did this manually, by now we would be done. Could you set each group to have a node that has subnodes for each enemy in the group Then have a script spawn them based on all of the subnodes. Have set each group to have a node that has subnodes for each enemy in the group. Do you think manually and then rethink it as you go further? Yeah. I think so too. I think we just go manually, get it out there, get it working. Worst case scenario, we're making a better version to do this, so it should take half the time anyways. Right? Yeah. All right. Screw it. So what we're going to do... Oh, nuts. All right. So, team, we got ads coming up in 1 minute. What we'll do is we'll chuck the words up. And then for those of you who don't know how to play the words, all you got to do is if you see a word, then you're going to type it in chat. Easy peasy. Let me get it up here. Badoo. Bang. Words. Yes, words. You absolutely could just do it manually and change it down the line. Just keep things in mind as you're building so you can kind of plan and set up scalability. Yeah. Green Kitty, there's no letters out there yet. There's no letters out there, team. No, you just ignore this. That's the how to play. All right. We'll hit play. You'll see. Autopilot on. Start. Our record is level 16, folks. Level 16. Okay. There's no F there, Grin Kitty. Sammy, there's no F. You guys are... Y'all are rough. There we go. Evening. Oh wait, we already did 9. Oh, sorry, I did engine. Oh, sorry, I did give. Gene. Two 4-letter words. Nevi. We got Vine. There's no even. How did we not get even? Yikes. All right. Not bad. Level 4. Even. And there was even an evening. Oh, Hecatile. I was ready. Oh, I forgot the lock. There we go. Nope. Oh, we already got seam. Mirror. Oh, we already got beer. We got beers. Bees. Sear. Measure. What's the 5-letter word? Oh, wait, I got embers. Three levels. All right, all right. We're already on level 7. Here we go, team. Level 7 already. 15 seconds left of ads. Here we go. There's a fake letter. I think Q is fake. I'm just going to say it now. I think Q is fake. Welcome back from ads, everyone. Uh, There we go. What's the last 5 and 4 letters? Fret? Reef. Oh, we already got reef. Freer. Nice. Nice. First words of the day. And we're already heading to level 10, folks. Already heading to level 10. I could have done better. Indeed, you could have. Indeed. You did pretty good, though. You did pretty good, I think. Oh, Infinite Coder didn't even show up. Didn't do a single word. So you've been only streaming for the last 10 weeks? Or did you do it before this? Only 10 weeks. Yeah, we started streaming at the same time we started game devin. So yeah, we're going pretty fast, not gonna lie. Oh wow, I was last. I'm not surprised. Words are hard. I like numbers. Just think about it as if it was binary. I'm so inconsistent with my streams. Missed a stream yesterday and today. Infinite Coder. And Jojo, this goes for you as well, since you wanted to jump into streaming. It's all like a large portion of it I would put towards consistency. We stream every single day, starting at 10:30 Texas time, CST, until about 3 or 4 CST. So it's really a lot of consistency there. Before this, he was a disposable lighter repairman. I was not. I was a lifeguard, a head lifeguard, or a lifeguard instructor, I should say. I was an LGI, lifeguard instructor, before this. Can you fix my lighter? I saved lives. That's what it was. Or I should say prevented. Prevented bad happenings. You need to find cool numbers consisting of digits like 42, 69, 128. I'm not sure if any fun, but might be a good idea if we consider numbers to be cool using different methods. He was a lifeguard for penguins at SeaWorld. I like you say that, but I have a feeling that's a real job somewhere. Like just being a penguin lifeguard. Quick load. All right, these are gonna be. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do melee. We're gonna add some stats. Man, this sucks. I can't lie. This sucks. Here we go. 100. We'll leave them at 50. I'm positive penguin lifeguard is not a job. They're aquatic birds. Yeah, but think about it. At a zoo. Lifeguard for penguins. Like, it's at a zoo. So, a lot of the times, zoos take in injured wildlife, right? And they foster them. So if you think about it, I'm also looking it up right now. Is there a job to lifeguard penguins? I feel like there is. I feel like you could be a penguin lifeguard. No, I just came up with a bunch of places. I just keep finding Club Penguin. Yeah, I find Club Penguin stuff, or I'm finding this like places called like Penguin something. All right, so what if we do this? I'm curious if we can do like this, and then we're gonna set their movement speed to 2 for now. Save. Can we just copy this? We can save it. We could save it. I feel like the other penguin friends could make better lifeguards. Just don't be injured and on their bad side. Maybe. Club Penguin rule number 1. You don't talk about Club Penguin. No, that's the rule for the secret place that originally you could only find out if you bought the DS game for Club Penguin. $27 is a cool number. Interesting. Was it 27 or 21? There was like a movie about finding. Yeah, it's 27, right? It was like a movie about always finding these numbers everywhere you go. What, 23 maybe? Yeah, 23. That's what I'm thinking of. Everything adds up to 23, yeah. That's pretty funny. All right, so we got the melee fairy. I think what we're gonna do, maybe we save this enemy stats. Save as melee fairy 1. And we go to enemies, fairy, save. And then we go here, quick load, melee, quick load, open. Did that save? It did. Okay, that's how we do it. Do you intend to leave out defense? Yes, I did. For now. Probably might have to come back to it later. But the reason I'm leaving it out is because like the level 1 enemies aren't gonna have defense. Defense is going to be for like the upper levels and stuff. Because that's the point of defense, is just to take reduced damage. So level 1, 2, 3, like you don't really need defense because people are going to be struggling enough. So I think that's what we're doing. Okay, so that works. Nice. Oh, crap. We also got to do the groups. Enemy. Level 1. 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 Man. Wait. We have levels. Hold up. Yeah, but we want them to scale. I'm thinking about this because we could do 4 nodes in group, enemy level 1. Then we can just add. We leave these enemy camps here instead of trying to add a new set of camps every single level or every single map. Oh man, this is gonna be tough. Because everything's gonna be spawning in basically the same areas. Yeah, define a growth rate. So that's the thing. We already have that. We have a level system in our base stats. Yeah, we have that. So if you check to level, like new enemy stats, let's go to health, for example. We have a level, we have a max value, we have a min value, and we have a level scale. So we literally could do that. Oh, nuts. All right, hold on. Are there ever going to be placed? No, I think these enemy camps are actually going to be placed differently per level up within the realms. But some of them will not. So I know what to do. We could do this. After we place them all here in level 1, we just duplicate this node and then move it to map level 2, the duplicated version. And then that one we can edit and all that. But I think what we need to do is actually in our camps, we can loop through all the spawn points into character, stats, and we can change the level of each stat based on the level of the realm. So we can do get children, spawns dot team dot equals self dot team, and we can loop through, and we can also say character, or actually spawns dot stats dot level we have to upgrade each level as well. That's tough. this gets a little complex, a little twirly. Because we have these different levels. And this is what we used for our walls to like determine what walls show up at what level. And we can do the same thing for these enemy spawns. And that was why we built it in this way. But I'm trying to remember how we planned on using it exactly. It's like map level 1 has no... howdy, Temptic. Alright, here we go. This is going to be the best spin you've ever seen, Temptic. You ready? Best one ever. We got 2 shots at it. Okay. Here we go. Oh, that didn't work. 1. 2. Great. They weren't good. 7, 6.57. Ah, man. I don't know how... There was this one spin we got that felt so perfect. And I don't remember how I did it. I just don't remember. We'll get there one day. One day. Alright. So, man. I wish I remembered how to do this. We did level up realm. We have a realm level. And realm level equals game manager, realms dictionary, dot fairy realm. Okay. Then we could do... We had a thing for when our realm levels up. Spawn enemies. So get tree, call group, level, plus... Oh. Hold on. Anything with this group level gets spawned. You made your perfect 360 for celebrating your 360 followers? Yeah, I think that's probably when it happened. I was jumping for joy. We're actually 1 away from another big milestone of 420 followers now. We're at 419. 419. We just need 1 more, and then we have 420. We won't be celebrating that one, though. 42 mentioned? No, I said 420. That's not 42. All right, so if gift 9 subs on 512. Gift 9 subs on 512. Because 2 to the 9th. Infinite Coder. You do realize how broke I am, right? You do remember we're on a ramen noodle budget over here. We gifted too many subs recently. Too many. And we are now absolutely... We have like... I think I got like 40 bucks left. Oh, I forgot the subs are crazy expensive for you. Yeah. Yeah, that's like... What is that, like 48 bucks? Something like that. 48 bucks. Tomorrow, I have in the schedule, or my schedule, to do the actual finances. Because we have to do like our finances every month at least, just to stay on top of it. Why are subs so expensive for you? Because I'm in the US. And so everything is just priced quite high. See? $6 for a monthly sub. 18 for 3 months. 36 for 6. And 60 for 12. Yeah. Yeah. But I do get oh, but you pay yourself if you gift, or is it to yourself? No, so when I gift, I get to keep about half that. So if I gifted, this would be like $3 minus tax. I'd get to keep $2 of this, basically. Approximately. So really this is like what, a $4 sub for me? If I'm gifting it to someone, it's $4, but still, $4. We're kind of broke right now. Our next Twitch paycheck, I think right now is gonna be about $100 or something like that. For those of you who don't know, the last time we were talking about revenue, I like to be very transparent here because listen, we're a team. What kind of team isn't transparent with each other? Oh, I lied. It's even worse than we imagined. This is our revenue here. $47 for the month. Yeah, it's 50, isn't it? Yeah, 47, 48. Yeah, we like to be very transparent though, because what kind of team is not transparent, you know? And all this money, for those of you guys who don't know where this money's going, it's going back to I make 50 in 4 months or so. I mean, it's no last pay period. Last pay period was 600 or 580 something. But all this money just goes straight back to the studio. Is with Twitch monies. Yeah. My second emote is almost ready. Let's go. Yeah, we're just reinvesting everything back into the studio. Whether that's through gifting subs, like channel subs, but also the big thing is to afford, we take a portion of that money and we set it aside and we're saving it so then we can start hiring people, because we need to have money to be able to hire people. Of course, we have to pay them. So we're saving, a bit of that's being saved for hiring, and then the rest of it gets spent on things like events and gifted subs. So we have events coming up that I haven't announced and I don't want to talk about quite yet, but just know they're coming. And those are being, basically I have the whole budget, the budgets for those planned out, and we're going to go hopefully try to make them work. Very cheap, small budgets, but big events kind of thing. Like the birthday party cost about $100 or so. That was the birthday party. And that was luckily because we just happened to already have some cardboard around. And then, of course, time is not being taken into account there whatsoever. All right, so this is interesting. When we level up the realm, I just burned a MOSFET with smoke. What do you mean? I don't understand, Infinite Coder. Okay, so we're calling, depending on the level spawned, we can spawn different things. Spawn character. So that means does that mean in our enemy camp it needs to call spawn character? I guess so. Dot spawn character. Yeah. Cool. MOSFET is a transistor, simplified a chip that allows controlling high-powered things to a 3D printer heater. Ooh, you have a 3D printer? That's awesome. And howdy, Magnetonics. How you doing? I saw you were streaming some of your Temtem stuff. For those of you who don't know, Magnetonics is used to be, I should say, still is, used to be a Temtem Pro. Oh, Temtem. Yeah, Magnetonics is a professional, pro, high-rated Temtem player. Some may even argue the best in the world. The best in the world. I would say that. I don't know skill-wise, but best in the world. I got to the end of the first version, then never played again. Well, it'd still be would still be if a pro scene existed. Ah. Magnetonics, the professional Temtem player. What is a game that is like Temtem, but more mainstream? Like the closest mainstream one with a pro scene. Oh, Pokemon. Oh. Oh. Have you heard of Pokemon Showdown? Let me turn this on. Like Pokemon Showdown. Wanted to get into Temtem, but I waited too long, I think. Showdown does, I know they hold tournaments and stuff where you can actually win money and stuff. I tried to get into Pro Pokemon, but they require you to travel across the US to participate in tournaments. You should, Magnetonics, you should check out Showdown then. I don't have the patience to breed Pokemon. Showdown makes it so I can just play. Exactly. How much RNG is in Pokemon? That's fair. That's fair. But I would look into Showdown here because they hold tournaments and you can actually like, I mean, it's not crazy money, but you can win like a couple $100 and stuff just from like the tournaments that they're holding. Play with classmates during class? Yeah, I used to do that. I played Showdown for years. Oh, Magnetonics. Yeah. If I knew what all the new meta stuff would be. Yeah, look at this. A 1450. Look at that. $1,400 for this ladder tournament. It's not bad. Because Cassette Beasts should make a competitive scene. I haven't heard that. Cassette Beasts. That's why I can't be pro. I love RNG. No, I used to play Showdown quite a bit. Still doesn't hold a candle to Temtem though. I actually played this one before. I end up avoiding it like Temtem. Well, folks, have you ever? It's a Godot Pokemon game. Oh. Well, listen. Speaking of Temtem and a Godot Pokemon game and stuff like that, don't you guys wish there was a better version of Temtem? A better version of this kind of game? One that is made by someone who's been in the professional scene before and really knows the mechanics and the workings of this game to make it as good as possible. Don't you guys wish that existed? Maybe someone who's doing it on their free time. Well, folks, I have great news for you. Magnetonics is currently making their game, the game of your dreams, making a better version. One where Magnetonics sat down and went, wow, there's no competitive scene here. Doesn't exist anymore. I wish there was. So he did something that we love to see here at Freedom Forge Studios. It took matters into his own hands. And now he's making that. So when you get the chance, I would definitely implore you, that's a fancy word right there, check him out. What we should all follow. Yeah, indeed, that gamer, indeed. That definitely a big game. Big game. I think I don't want to say a number yet. How long have you been working on it, Magnetonics? Probably like, I think you said on and off for at least a large set of months, maybe even a year. I don't remember. Been trying to work on multiplayer lately. It's tough. Not having prior experience is kicking me. Oh yeah. Listen, you gotta reach out to Lieutenant Conquer, who's in here just about every day at some point. Reach out to LT. Even shoot him a message on Discord. I'm sure he would respond. Starting on 9 months. Whew. I would shoot LT a message on Discord. So Lieutenant Conquer, he's always in chat. He works a lot with like servers and connecting things and whatnot. Does full stack development basically. He's really good with connecting multiplayer, and I know one of the games he was working on, he just connected multiplayer and got it working. So I would reach out to him. He might be able to help you out there. But yeah, for those of you who haven't quite realized this yet, our chat is full of absolute geniuses. We have some of the best, the brightest viewers on all of Twitch. On all of Twitch. So definitely reach out to the community and double check that. And I'm here too. Oh yeah, Savage too. Duh. Best viewers on twitch.tv/FreedomForge Studios. Exactly. Exactly. Right there. All right, so we now know that this will spawn. I'm curious. No, I guess instead of trying to figure this out more, I think we just have to keep manually placing everything and then go from there. But I am curious to see if we just set this to level 1, if it will call it on everything. I'll probably reach out for some help. I'm just trying to get the multiplayer basics down for now. So when I do ask for help, I can better explain what I want and understand those explanations. Yeah, that's a great idea. It's reloading. Okay. I think we're back. We're back.